Hello, hello, friends and neighbors. It's me, Kick to the Head. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. We are back on Thornton Farms, our Head Kicker Farms. It's both one and the same. So thank you for everybody for joining me. Just let me know how the audio sounds. That would be great.
Hello. 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 Hello.
No, you haven't missed anything, Beavis. Just starting. Just wanted to try to get an audio check to see how the audio is.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello. Audio's good? Okay. So you can look at the time. It's now almost 8:30 in the evening. Hey, Serenar, how you doing? Thank you very much for the happy birthday. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's a lot of lemons there. That's what I got. And happy lemon day. Well, it's yellow, but it should be. It should be banana. Thank you for the happy birthday, Serenar. Yes, so you can see we got, I believe there's about 11 pallets of lemons there today. So we have 11 pallets of lemons. I've got some manure split down here. The greenhouses are all full. If we run over here real fast, we can put some more in here. Let's just grab a scoop of manure and we'll throw it in here real fast. Yeah, banana hype. You know it. So let's just grab a load of this and we'll fill it up over there. And then we got to move down. We're going to muck out the cows. Get that filled up. We got a lot of work to do tomorrow, so we're going to get to bed early here. We're just going to fill up this and we'll go into early summer tomorrow. So we'll fill this up. Okay. As I munch on some bananas and yogurt. Nice. I'm too full to even think about eating anything. Ugh, I had too much dinner box. Okay, did we get all that picked up? No, we got a little bit here. Put a little bit in this one. Hello, Kick. I just popped in to wish you a happy birthday. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Blue Fox. I appreciate that. Oh, that'd be lovely. You know, I have some wine too. I probably should get that as well. I'll have a glass with you. Okay, let's go drop this last little bit off over here. So welcome back to the stream, everybody. I hope you guys had a great weekend and a good start to your week. No wine for you if you plan to drive, you sub later. Okay. And let's just dump this in here. Perfect. Okay. So it's not completely full, but it's close. And while you were off camera, we actually hit a great demand for wool at the spinnery. It was almost 10K per bundle. And unfortunately, we had just sold our wool that we had prior to that. Welcome back, James. Appreciate it. So unfortunately, we missed out on the great demand sale for wool. And yeah, there's quite a bit in there that we got to clean out. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in through here and we're going to put this over in the pig pen. Or not in the pig pen, but in the manure stall for the pigs. So we'll come over here. Get all this cleaned up. So who all had to work today? Hopefully you didn't have to work too hard. And hopefully you're either done or you don't have a lot to do if you're just going. And we'll dump this back in here. That's a lot of poop. Yes, it is. Getting too dirty to look out the windows. Unemployed. Well, sometimes that's a good thing, but not always. Especially if you have to worry about making ends meet and stuff, that's never a good feeling. My employment is still iffy and up in the air as well, so I feel for you. Okay. Off till Saturday. Oop. Alright, nice. I got to go back Thursday and Friday, but then I'm off for the weekend, but then it's my last weekend off for at least three weeks, I think, until Easter. So I won't get to see my little girl for several weeks. We'll just keep filling this up in here. I think one more, possibly 1.5 more scoops we can put in here. I think that's all that's left over here. If we take a quick look, you can see that the animals are actually fairly decent. I topped all them off and everything yesterday. You can see though that we're starting to drop down on here, and we're almost out of the power food that we bought last stream. So we're looking at 111, 133. So we're getting there, but tomorrow's going to bring a lot of work. And let's come in here, get this last bit. Yep, one more, so definitely another half scoop there. Possibly a full scoop, which I doubt though. Okay. Well, we don't need these on in the farmyard, so shut those off. And potatoes and silage are up. Everything else is stable or down. There we go. We'll grab the last little bit. Yeah, just over half, so not too bad. I think we got, what, 4.5 scoops out of there? That was definitely a lot of poopy. Okay. And let's go dump this, and then we'll go park up and get ready for tomorrow. There we go. Not bad. Code Brown, that's right. And looks like we've got a lot of eggs to collect. We'll take those and try to sell these tomorrow as well when we sell the lemons. Okay, let's just see how many we have. We got 65 on us, so that's going to bring us almost 1,000 again. I think 70 gave us 900 and something, just under 1,000, if I recall. Okay. So, we can fast forward time here. So if we just take a quick look though before we do. So you can see everything's growing. Stage 1, stage 2, still ready to harvest here for stage 1 ready to harvest. But everything else is looking good. Okay. So we want to skip the night, left alt in, and let's go till morning. Make him take the lemons back. Get mad. The days are long and warm in summer. It's time to make hay. Watch the crops grow. Perfect. So we can see we made almost $26,000 on sold milk. There's our vehicle cost and running cost. You're looking at about $3,000 there. Plus we made $3,600 on property tax. So altogether we did quite well. Barley is up, guys, so maybe we'll sell some barley too today. Lovely. Wait, I just realized the noise I've been hearing in the Kicks PC and not the game sound. You have absolutely no game sound. Really, I hear it a lot. Hang on a sec. You should have game sound. Do you not hear that? Let me tab out and check the volume master. Okay, how's that? Can you hear the chickens? The birds? My footsteps? Anything? Surely you can hear that. No, we can't, and don't call me Shirley. Anybody? Speak up. Can you guys hear me? You hear birds. Okay, you hear the chicks? Do you hear me? Please say you hear me. I hear chickens. Triggered. Make them stop. Okay, let's take a quick look here now as well, because yeah, we're looking good here. We'll be able to get some grass and stuff done soon. This is looking good. Yeah, how are the animals looking though? That's my concern. We hear you. Perfect. Okay, sheep are in desperate need of water, so we'll give them some water in a little bit. Ooh, and so are the cows. Okay. So first things first, how much more manure do we need to clean out now? Not much, so that's good to go. We need to stop up and check on the lemons real fast. Let's do that, and then we can figure out what we want to do next. Let's go check on the lemons. Well, let's just take the front end loader. Oh no, not creepers. I'm just a creep. Yeah, that's quite loud in my ear now. Let's just turn it down just a smidge. We'll see how that is. If it's too loud or not loud enough, let me know, guys. And lady. Don't want to assume anyone's gender. Okay, and we come up here. Okay, how are we looking here? Water, almost 50%. That's all good. Yep. We got full pallet of lemons. So let's dump this. Okay, so this gives us 12 pallets of lemons that we're going to have to load up and sell soon. Okay, great. So let us park this here for the time being. So we're good to go on everything, I think, now up here. 85, 73, that will be good for government work. And just out of curiosity, how much do lemons go for? What here? Lemons are actually down. Aha, locking pallet fork. Nope, no locking pallet. Well, yes and no in a way. This is a clamp that comes down and adjusts to the side of the load that you're dealing with, and this will actually lock in place on top of it. But it doesn't lock here. However, I can maneuver these forks. I can slide these forks in and out to our left and right, rather, to widen or make them more narrow. So if we take a look here and we go back to here, so we've got two grass fields that we got to deal with. One, the smaller field, I'm going to make into grass bales, I think, and the bigger field I think we're going to make into hay bales, is I think what we're going to do. I think that's the plan. It squeezes the lemons right away. That's right. That's right. And if we take a look at the field as well, these almost look like they got another growth factor out of them. let's just run over there and check these real fast. Did they grow another stage? Kind of looked like they did. There's the horses running and galloping, having fun. Get that out. What do we got here? Yeah, I would say these did another growth spurt on them. I think so. We'll be able to tell on this field because this was, yeah, most definitely, because these were just barely sprouting yesterday. So perfect. So these fields are getting there. They're almost ready to go. We're looking at possibly this stage right here. So we'll have one more stage out of these two. These two, however, don't look like they've gone too far. Yeah, they haven't grown at all yet. But that's okay. So, I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to do the grass field mowing first. And then I think we probably want to save the hay until next. I'm thinking that's what we want to do. Now the question is, do we want to mow right away and bring the baler along with us and bale right away as we're mowing? Or should we get another bigger mower for the back and then come along with the tedder, our windrower, and put them together? Get off of there. I got to back up. What do you guys think? Should we take the baler with us and start baling straight away? Or should we get the bigger mower and we can get it knocked out faster and then come with the windrower and rake it up? Thoughts? Suggestions? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Anyone? Bigger mower, windrower sounds good. Okay. Sounds good. Let's do that then. So we'll go get the mower for the back then. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, but I want your guys' input and see what you guys think. Well, if we're going to get the back mower, though, probably should have got the Fendt, though. I don't know if the JCB is going to have enough power to run both of them or not. We'll find out. And the cars click along at a good pace on this map. Okay. Okay. Ooh, those are bright. Okay, so we want a mower. Boom, 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 boom. There's windrowers. Where's my mowers? Mowers, there we go. Crazy Brits. Yeah, that's right. So I guess I don't like the Pottinger. I think I might go with the Lely. Yeah, 49,000 versus 42,000. And that's 8.4 meters by 9 meters. Let us go with this. Buy. There, it's done. No turning back. We bought it. No turning back. Bottom row. Thank you, Beavis. Appreciate it. Yeah, it took me a while. I'm used to it being on the top row. But for some reason, it's on the bottom row now. At least I always thought it was on the top row. Okay, let's hope this will run it. If not, we'll have to swap out the Fendt for it. Okay. Game sounds still seem awful loud. Okay. I love the air brake sounds on this thing. Okay, here we go. So we'll get the front first. We'll turn that on. We'll lower that down. Now switch to the back. Unfold it. And away we go. Okay, the front must be just mulching it. So can we change that, or will it already just mulch? I thought it would cut it as well, but I think it's just mulching it, isn't it? Detach. Ah, okay. Well, let's go do that real fast then before we get started and we lose all that grass. Fortunately, we got a workshop real close by. So we'll pop over there real fast. We'll change it. And then that's the big field that we're going to do for hay bales. Okay, customize. 3-point safety line front and flail mower. I'm assuming that's the one we want. Flail mower cultivator. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the one we want, correct? I think that's what we want. I believe. Okay, then which one would I want then? Because it was roller, cultivator, or mulcher. Okay, James, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. So, flail mower, cultivator, stump cutter. Then we got flail mower roller, and then mulcher mower. The only one that we don't have then is the stump cutter, which I know it's not it, and the roller. Okay. Flail mower roller, mulcher, cultivator, stump cutter. Now that's the one I had it on, was the mulcher mower. But it seemed like all it was doing was mulching it. Okay, we'll try it again then. We'll see how it goes. It just seemed like it was... Maybe it has something to do with the safety line? No, that would be this here. That wouldn't cause it. Huh, I don't know. Well, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll make do with what we're picking up with the side mower. I'll stop you dead in your tracks. Okay, well, let's try this again then. Yeah, see, it's not leaving anything on where this was. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, it don't look like it's cutting it. Well, it's cutting it, but it's not leaving it behind. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. It doesn't look right, but I don't know. After we do this field, we probably go swap it out for one of these Leyleys again before we do the hay field. Because it definitely doesn't seem like it's working right. You know what? Let me try something. I just have an idea. Something tells me that something's not right. So let's do this. Oh. Let me do this. Just out of curiosity, I just want to see. Okay, so let's get this back up. That's okay, so turn that on, lower that down. No, it's still not working. Okay, so not a problem. Not a problem. Nose driving tractor, yeah. So something doesn't seem right with it. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but something doesn't seem right. I do declare, something doesn't seem right. So we'll take this back, we'll just sell it, we'll pick up another one, and we'll come back down and finish up. I mean, the day just started, so we still have the whole day ahead of us. If we take a look at the weather, tomorrow we're supposed to get rain, so we want to try to get the grass done, baled up, and indoors right away. Otherwise it'll start rotting and mildewing. So let's drop this off here. Maybe the baler would have been better. This is what you get for listening to me. Well, it wouldn't have been better because we would have had just that mulcher there anyway, and we would have lost grass anyway. So we want to sell this. Let's go ahead and we'll grab the new one. And we're going to go with the Lely as well. Buy, yes. You know what? We'll buy the windrower while we're right here as well. Windrowers. And probably just go with this one right here, 9.3. Could go with the smaller one. Go with this one. We'll buy that one as well. Yep, if you leave the grass out too long, it will disappear. Yeah, it's good to know. I'm glad you told me. I thought I bought the windrower. I guess I didn't. Guess I canceled out of it the last second. We want this on the front, right? Yeah, on the front. I suppose what we could do though is just put it on the back and just run everything off the back. Connect it to the other one that way. Oh, this is fine. And it's not connecting. There we go. So away we go for the third time. Let's try this again. It'd be our luck. We're going to get halfway. No, we just changed the oil on this one last stream, so the oil's probably good on it. But we will be needing to do AdBlue soon. We don't even have any. We have to purchase some. So let's try this again. Yeah, I'm whipping it. Whip it good. Okay, so if we come around, and then let's go G, G. Okay. Now switch it to the back. And try this again now. There we go. Now we've got grass. Oh boy, but we're not going to have enough power. This is just not going to have enough power to do it. No, we're going to have to get the Fendt, guys. Well, crappers. So let's go grab the Fendt now. It's not funny.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Wrong one. This one.
Silence! I kill you!
Okay, so we'll go grab the Fendt. Fendt will be more powerful. We'll use that. Left 3, right 1, over, crest into the right 4, slow. Left 5. Yeah, same to you.
Silence! I kill you!
Well, all I can say is it was a big fail on our part with that mowing so far. It stinks. Nothing's working right so far. So we might as well just leave all our tractors up here. That seems to be the good place for them. Let's shut that off. We'll pick up the Fendt. Should have done the Fendt in the first place. Let's try this again. The way this is going, it's going to be raining before we even get the field done. Okay, and we'll head on down now. I found another nice little British map today that I think I'm going to give a try to. It's based on an actual real farm in the UK. Wasted more diesel than bells are worth. Yeah, exactly. It's a good point. Now this one will probably have to come up with an oil change just as we get started now. You watch. As soon as we get started, it's going to go, oil change, need it. Okay, let's give this a try again. So front on, back on, which map was it, sir? Apologize, I interrupted. Oh, no problem. I think it was called Oakfield. Oakfield, I believe it was. It's made by David Oakfield, or what's his name? Oxygen David? Yeah, it was Oakfield. Good little map. It's realistic. It's everything was placed exactly it is on the map. It's got all custom textures, or a lot of custom textures made by himself. It's a really nice looking map. It's got some nice water triggers, some nice immersion water triggers in there. I was quite happy with it, what I've tested it so far. Okay, now this is working much better. So we got there in the end. So get this done. Sounds like a good map, like ones that are based on real places. Yeah, I like those that are as well, that are based on real places. And a couple of the screenshots when you first come out, I mean, not the screenshots, but the views, when you first come out of your farmhouse, you can definitely see that it looks really realistic. You can see the terrain really matches the area from the map. They use a real Google satellite image for the mini map and the map base. Looked really nice. Okay, let's get... I can't believe the price of wool on this map. It's always high. But everything else suffers on it. I think what we'll do is we'll go downhill this side. This side seems to be steeper than that over there, if that's possible. Maybe we'll try coming up that side over there. Yeah, that's true. Just have 4,000 sheep and spend all day juggling pallets. Yeah, that would, I mean, you'd be a multi-millionaire so quick that way. I just can't seem to get comfortable. Without seasons, yes, basically that, yeah. Okay, here comes the fun part. And up. And over. With season, you spend half the year just feeding the damn grass mowers. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that, but that is a good point. This is a beautiful map, though. I do enjoy this map a lot. It's one of my more favorite ones. If I can't have the old family farm anymore, this is one of the top 3 easily. Old family farm being my favorite out of all the maps I've ever played. That was without seasons, yeah. Old streams, about 350 sheep were enough to keep pallets flowing. Ah, yeah, you're talking about the old streams map. Okay, making short work of this. I think what we'll do is we'll go straight in, we'll still mow that field over there. Then we'll come back and we'll windrow this one and make grass bales, and then we'll tether that one over there. I just don't know if we're going to get it all done before the rain hits, though. That's the problem. I still have a soft spot for... Yeah, that's also a good one. Yeah, but for me, the Old Family Farm will always be my favorite map. I think the reason why is it reminded me so much of my grandfather. I think that was probably the reason why. Lots of derp we had on that map. That's the one that had you were lived on a dead-end street, and the beef, you had beef production, which was up on the hill behind it, as well as the cows up there on the other side of that hill. You had a little grass field up there by the beef and cows that you would have to mow for the grass and stuff. And you had a big cornfield when you first started the map out on the... If you're looking at the ranch, it'd be on the right-hand side, way up on the hill. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that was it. Was it the one I launched, Farmer Beavis into space? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, wait a minute. I don't remember. Was that one on... Was that on the video with Hitman? I can't remember. I think it was. Because that's the map that I did my very first initial Auto Tractor mod spotlight on. Was that little bitty corn, or that little bitty field that was right as you drive out of the ranch, make a right, and you go into town, and you make a left. That little bitty field right there, just as you're exiting the town. Legends say the front weight has become sent to terrorist local children. Terrorizes. I'll get it out. Okay. Making quick work of the field at least. Yeah, for some reason, going up this side, this way, really bogs this thing down. It wasn't that bad going up that side. All I know is if you do round bells on this side, they all roll to the tracks. That's the horrible thing. I hear you, Jet. There you are. Okay. Almost done with this one, guys. Chugga, 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 chugga. Woo, woo. I think I can. I think I can. That's with, I think, 300 ponies on this one. I think that's what this is, right? 300 horses. I think that's what this has. I found a folder with about 8 gigabytes of Farming 13 mods the other day. Wow. Yeah, I finally emptied mine. I had it in a backup folder, 2015, 2013. I emptied all those and deleted those. So yeah, I won't never go and be back and playing them, that's for sure. $220 or $240. I thought it was, yeah, maybe you're right. I thought it was more than that though. I know the one on Oakfield was 300, wasn't it? Yeah, 240. Yeah, you're right. As always, you're right. Yeah, it was kind of sad to delete them, but yeah, I'm not going to play them. Yeah, it's true. Okay. So this field is basically done. Looking good. Well, let me ask the expert here for a minute. Let me get out of that so you can hear me. So, we've got this field cut, and it's ready to be made into grass bales. As tomorrow we're going to have rain, do you think we would be better off to go ahead and bale this up and get this stored away before we actually cut that over there? That way, if it does rain, this is not cut yet, and it's not just laying out there to get ruined, so to speak. And then if we have enough time, once we get this all completed and packed away, then we can work on that field over there. What do you think, Mr. Beavis? Oh, sweet quiet. Okay, yeah, that's what was my thinking as well. Yeah, okay, perfect, thank you. Sometimes I do get a good idea, but sometimes it scares me, so I want to make sure it was a good idea before I act upon it. Because oftentimes my so-called great ideas are not so great. With seasons, I'm not taking chances. Exactly, that's what I was thinking as well. Okay, we'll go pack this away then. We'll go pick up our windrower. And then we got to bale it and everything. I think what we'll do, for sake of time, is we'll store these in here. and I hate this, that it won't stand upright when you go to hit V. It wants to unfold the dang thing. And I don't think it's going to let me lower it. I mean, I don't think it will let me drop it with it up in the air like this. Let's see. Oh, it did. Oh, lovely. Okay, that works. Okay. And away we go once more. And who parked that in there? Somebody ought to get shot parking that in there, so cricket. Everything else is nicely put away. Well, it's been an hour since we woke up, and all we did was just get a field finally mowed, and it wasn't even that big of a field. You have the New Holland and the JCB. Why not use those to swath bale? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But I have to swath first before I can bale though, right? Because the baler won't connect to the back of the swather. Am I right in that? Oh, I see what you're saying. Use the New Holland front end loader to swath and a JCB to bale, correct? Yep, that's the parking's hanging a fence on Hitman server. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, so we want the windrower, and we want this one here. 75 horsepower. Yeah, that one the New Holland would pull no problem. So we'll buy that. So you're saying go through with the New Holland swathing it, and then have the JCB come behind with the baler on follow me? Is that what you're saying? I've done that in the past, but they seem to miss a lot of the stuff, but I see what you're saying, yeah. Okay, we'll come down here then. And what I'll do is I'll bring this down here, and I'll jump up and I'll grab the JCB real fast and hook it up to the baler. Okay. So we got that. Let's just jump to the JCB real fast. Lemons were okay on. They still got lots of room. But now you may as well go through using it with the fence. Yeah. I'm at least going to bring the baler out to the field with us. Even if I don't use the follow me and stuff. Anyone played Minecraft lately? Stocko's new series has got me wanting to play again. No, I haven't played Minecraft in probably a good 2 years or more. Nope, haven't played. Okay, and let's drop that down to 30 meters distance. And away we go. And let's just go ahead and get rid of that for right now. Don't need that up, as well as that we don't need on. Yeah, I can't say that I've played Minecraft lately. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and leave him there. That's fine. Okay. I haven't played in forever. I find the larger mod packs too unwieldy. Yeah, I'd rather play with the bigger mod packs than with vanilla. I don't know. Something about vanilla is just, I don't know. I don't enjoy the vanilla as much as I do the larger mod packs. That has, as long as it doesn't have too much technology in it. Basic technology and stuff is fine. The one with all these elaborate things where you have to program and no coding and stuff like that, I don't enjoy those at all. I definitely don't enjoy those. Yeah, it's pulling the hill good this way with this, so I get overwhelmed with too many mods. And the magic one seems like cheating. Too many chickens, too many zombies, too many doors. Yeah, too much death. Okay. Now I'm going to jump out there and bring that in on a field so it's not out there wasting gas.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello, hello, Camping Poos. 1, 2, 3. Let's just stop this here for a minute. Let's run over here. We'll bring the baler off the street into here. Get that done. Why'd you... Quick on the band hammer of the day. Hello and welcome. That's it. Hello and welcome. This is just the little derpage farming here. We're all just having fun, chatting about good old times and Minecraft and all sorts of fun things. Trying to get the grass baled up and put away before the rain comes tomorrow. If you look, we got rain heading in tomorrow, and the grass will rot and mildew and won't be good anymore. So we're trying to get it in before the rain gets here. Farmer Beavis has gone mad with power. Yeah, Farming Simulation can be fun, relaxing and stuff too. Definitely a fun little game. I'm looking forward to pure farming. I'm looking more to pure farming than I have probably for FS15 and FS17 combined. Really want to get my hands on pure farming. So I got to hurry up and we got to try to get this all built up and stored away. Okay. That's out in a couple of weeks. Yep, it's on the 13th and it can't be here fast enough. Still got 2 weeks to go. And I think I'm on early shift all that week too, so hopefully I have to check the schedule on Thursday when I go back to work to see if I'm off on the 13th. I hope I am. Okay, maneuver around these little islands of telephone poles here. There we go. Woo, hype. I know, right? Yeah, I can't wait for it to come out. I think that's the most anticipated game on my list out of all the ones that are coming up that I want to get my hands on. That one's probably the most anticipated one. And almost getting there. Sorry, boss, I can't come in on the 13th. I'm down with hay fever. Exactly. Problem is, though, if I'm on early shift, that ain't going to work because there ain't nobody. Since they moved most of the business to Prague in India, there's no one to cover me on early shift, so. Sadly, we'll have to see. Like I said, I'll definitely check the schedule on Thursday when I go in. We'll get around this. We're making short work of it though. We've got most of it done. And then we have to start baling it up and then we got to load it. And that's where the time's going to come in, loading it up. Unless we use the auto load feature. what we'll probably do is we'll probably manually load it, but it will probably manually offload when we take it up to the bale haul up there. Or automatically offload, rather, when you take it to the bale haul. Okay. So let's take bets. What is your guys' bets on how many bales we'll get out of this? That's right, I didn't tell them to move there. You're right. Also, sharing is caring, so share the salt. Exactly. So give me your bets. What's your best guesses on how many bales we'll get out of this field? Let's see who's right. I'm going to say, well, I'll wait to share mine after everyone else does. And keep in mind, I'm at a disadvantage because I only know how much we got out of here without seasons and stuff and without fertilizer on there. This is seasons and with fertilizer, so... Anybody? Don't be all shy at once. Someone's got to have a guess on how much we'll get out of here. Yeah, see, you hit the nail right on the head what I thought. 25 to 30. And I was saying 25 to begin with. That's exactly what I was thinking. But that's what I was getting out of here without seasons and without the fertilizers, between 20 and 25, if I recall right. Okay. There we go. We've got it nicely rolled up. Let's take our baler and see how many bales we get out of here. And we'll park this bad boy right over here for the time being. Jump in our JCB. Still got some straw in there, can't I? I guess I can. I thought I could eject it out of there, but okay. Instantly turns to grass. Okay, let's get rid of that. And let's see how we do. You are 80 seconds latency. That's why it takes... See, I don't understand why that is. I have the latency dropped down to, I think, only... I don't even know what I have anymore. I thought it was only a minute. Or I think I actually got rid of it, actually. I think there is no latency. I just don't understand that. Yeah, the cows are suffering. We're going to have to give them some TMR. That's what a lot of this grass bales are going to be used for, is TMR anyway. And the hay bales. Oh, it's having an issue climbing up this way. Probably going to have to come down this side. $80 seconds. That seems, I don't know what's going on. That's odd. Let's give everybody in chat a banana. Okay, so if we come, we'll finish this stream up across here, this row. And then I think what we'll do is we'll flip back around and we'll come down this side and up this side over here. I think that's what I want to do. So let me stop there. And then we'll come down this side over here, and I think that will probably help us out a little bit on struggling up the hill. Okay, there we go. Get this done. Yay, banana. Poor Beavis, he just watched a couple hour stream of JS Tech doing mowing and windrowing and stuff, and now he's watching me do the same thing. Poor Beavis. Looking good, guys. We're getting there. I'm just wanting to struggle this way as well. It's almost wanting to struggle more this way. I'm going to have to get a running start at it. I don't want to go. Let's go, baby. Come on. Go, 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 go. No, I don't want to go up this way at all either. It could be Twitch's side though, because latency to encoder is 78 seconds. Latency to broadcast is 80 seconds. So it would be a 2-second delay between you and Twitch, which would make sense given you're sitting right next to the Frankfurt Combined server. Exactly. I mean, I'm what, maybe 6, well, probably more like 12 kilometers from it. So I'm not that far from it where the actual servers are set. Because they're set in Frankfurt West, and I'm 8 kilometers from Frankfurt West. Okay. Let's just scoop this up. Think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try going back down this way again over here, because it seemed to climb worse this side over here than it did that side. And we'll see how it goes. I think we're going to probably get more than 25 bills out of this, Beavis. We'll have to see. I was thinking, oh, excuse me, I was thinking 25 to 30, somewhere between there. And my USB's all shut down. I'm back. How's the audio? We got audio again, everybody? We still streaming? Everything good? Looks good. All my USB shut off and I lost all sound. Hopefully we still have sound. I think everything's still okay. I hear you. Perfect. Thank you, Beavis. See, we've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. At least 17 bells already, and we still got quite a bit more to go. You hear a train back there, and we still have that one there and 2 there. So yeah, we're already at about 20. Center can see the stream but can't get into chat for some reason. So whatever's happening, Twitch could be causing the latency. Yeah, most likely, you're probably right. Let's give me a second. Let me go to Twitter, because there was something from Twitch on Twitter. Let's just double check that. And let's go at Twitch. Twitch support. It says they've recovered from the front page loading issues. Thanks for your patience. That was 3 hours ago and nothing new since then. So I don't know. Something's definitely happening though. Oh, I'm out of the chat and everything. Put that back over there. Put that back there. And back here. Here we go. Yeah, it's definitely something causing latency, which is odd on a Tuesday, unless they're just having some, I don't know, maybe some DNS attacks or something. I don't know. Come on, chugga, chugga, chugga. Come on, you can do it. Well, I should have just went with the fin. Test. Hey, welcome back, Serenar. Welcome back. Testies. Oh, come on, you JCP pig. Come on, you can do it. It'd be nice if there was like a bell counter on the HUD down there and count how many bells you have. Using my phone to chat. Oh, I wonder what happened then. It has to be something on Twitch side though. Okay. Few more rows and we're done, everybody. Well, at least with bailing. Then we still gotta load it, right? Get it all done up and start loading it. Come on, you can do it. Oh God, come on. Yeah, you can bet we won't be pulling the baler with the New Holland with the JCB when we do that field over there. Although that field probably wouldn't be as steep or bad as this one, but still, bale hockey time, exactly. Got just a few more rows. Okay, there we go. JCB is supposed to be green, but it's brown more than any other color. Yeah, we got quite a bit of bales out of here, more than I thought we were going to get. Okay. Almost to a standstill. Let's go. 3 miles an hour is crazy. Pum 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 pum. How many bales does the trailer hold? You know, I think 24. I think that's how much it holds. I'm wanting to say 24. Might be 26 or 28, somewhere around there. Just under 30. Senator wants to know so she can tip the trailer when it's full. She missed yesterday then when I tipped the trailer over. Full of cow food. Cow feed everywhere. It was a mess. Tried to turn and over she tipped. Was not a pretty sight. Okay, last little bit, everybody. Then we can see how many bells we got out of it. Okay, totally not true, hides the cannon.
Silence! I kill you!
Okay, so let's shut this off. Uh-oh, there's a clip. Uninterested, bold yogurt, try hard. Bold, try hard. Okay, we should be able to empty this. Why can't I empty this? Unload baler. Cool, I can. There we go. Done. Let's pull this up out of the way. Perfect. So, we ended up with, magic number, drum roll please. We ended up with, dun 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 dun, bells, bells, bells. Should be right here. Fertilizing, driving, fuel, seed, created bells. 45. We ended up with double what we were anticipating. I was saying 25 to 30, and that's still 15 more than what I was anticipating. So that's not bad. And that was only on the second yield stage too. So we got 45 bells out of that. It's just a rerun of the tipping over clip. Ah, that one. Okay. So we need the bale trailer. So let's jump to the New Holland. Let's check on it's getting close. We're going to be needing to take that off soon. Let us do this. I want to drop that. Yeah. And then I want to front end loader. I want to get, is it this one? No, it's in, where's that baling pack at? Pallets, seeds, Homer. Am I missing it? Baling technology. Maybe it's up to the front. Flegel. Am I missing it? I know I have that. Trucks, Ford, sugarcane, beet, wood, headers, potato, cultivators. Don't think it's under miscellaneous. No. Did I not? I know it should be here. See, the stuff for it is there. So it should be under balers then. Balers. Ah, here it is. This is what I'm looking for. I think I want to go with... I think I want to go with that one. Yeah, let's go with this one. Front loader by. Yeah, but I don't like the CZ ones. I CSZs, they for some reason they always mess up, and I always have a problem with them. They just, I want to use that Bell mod one. So we come up here. Let's just have them deliver that. They're going to deliver it to our farm. We need to set our weight down. Okay. We'll go down, we'll hook up that, we'll get the trailer, and let's go load up, shall we? Although I probably should have took the weight though. Thinking about it. Should have took the weight. Okay, we'll take this down. Still not, we're making good time. That field's going to take us for, what the heck was that? Sounded like something exploded beside me. This field's going to take us the most amount of time though. Yep, stuck that on the gate. Yeah, I made a mistake. I'm definitely going to have to go back and get the weight, guys. Or we'll never be able to load this up. So my apologies for that. I'll be right back. I'll go grab that weight. I would love to get a telehandler and just do all the work with the telehandler. I'm much more comfortable in a telehandler. Okay, we'll head up and we'll grab this. Horses are out running around. Okay. Now we got that again. Let's go try it again. Pretty horses. You guys awake out there? Oh, you guys are making me fall asleep now. Oh, you guys are supposed to be keeping me awake. Yes. Okay, now let's try this. So, okay, let's start down here, I think. I think we'll go stacks of 3 probably, because that would be the easiest to maneuver. Horses are very pretty, but I'm terrified. Yeah, I'm definitely afraid of horses. I was almost killed by horses. I had a cousin who used to show horses, and I was with her at one of her horses, and she was running the mom, getting it ready to show it, and I was holding on to Charity, which was probably stood twice as tall as what the mother did, but it was still only a young foal. And she wanted to get to her mother, and she pulled me over, and I fell over just as she kicked her back feet up, and one of them missed my head just by a fraction, and the other one caught me right in the chest, right below the throat, and flung me up in the air and took all the wind out of me. I couldn't breathe and bruised my sternum and my ribs really bad. Yeah, it was horrible. They rushed me to the hospital. I was like 14 years old. And since then, I'm deathly afraid of horses. Okay, let me fix that top one again, being it slid over. Okay. Now we'll drop this down. We'll pick all 3 of these up and lock that into place. If I can remember what locks it. What locks it? Oh, help if I go to the right one. It should be Z. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty good right there. Instead, you keep an animal that's constantly, yeah, an animal that can kick you to death isn't my favorite. Instead, you keep an animal that's constantly trying to murder you. George the Stiller Killer. Okay, this is working out nicely so far. As I say, as I only load 3 up, that's just my fault for having brown carpet and a black cat. Yeah, that's a bad combination. And if you have glasses or bad eyesight, and you can't see things close up like I'm having a current problem, that would be deathly bad. think what I want to do is I'm going to go around and stack these in piles of 3, and then I can come back and load these up. I think that'd be our quickest and best method, I think. Last 2 weeks I've had cloudy vision, so yeah, I'm surprised I'm still alive. Oh man. Okay. Let's go down, grab some of these down the hill, bring these up. Okay. Hope I'm not boring you guys too much. Got to get done though before the rain comes. Just doing stuff, huh? Okay, we'll drop this one up here. Now I could watch this all day. Oh, thank you, Serenar. Not me, but just watch baling all day, huh? Yeah, I was watching some videos the other day and it was really nice. It's relaxing. It really is. I want so bad to get pure farming though for the greenhouses. I so want to get into the greenhouses. Okay, let's line this up. That's not lined up. And that's not lined up. A little off. Oh, careful, careful. Okay. There we go. So we got 6. And we get another 2 stacks there. Let's go down. We'll pick up these 2. Lock the hooks into place. Away we go. I gotta admit though, I am doing a lot better at it than what I had originally been doing. It's not taking me near as long to do it nowadays. That's high praise coming from you. I see your stacking abilities. Jeez. I hope to be as good as that someday. I'm just getting excited for 4 little stacks here. Okay, we can probably get only 2 more stacks on there. And we have 1 made. We'll have to make 1 more. And that's only 18 bells though. Probably should have went 4 high on it, but that trailer wants to tip, so it's only got 1 axle on it. You know what, let me just adjust this. Okay. OCD. Yeah, that kind of thing on this type of work would not be a good combo, I don't think. Okay. Grab one more. Okay. Yeah, I think they did these in 4 stacks for a total of 24. I think that's how much used to be on there, which would make sense. Because we've got, what, 9, 18, 20. Oh, wait, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18. Yeah, we got 18 now. Yeah, and if you put one more on each stack, that's 24. So I think that's what was on there, was 24. Okay, everybody. How about that? We didn't do too bad. Let's set the weight down. Well, we're going to need to take the weight with us. Crap. Let's see if we can maneuver it with the weight then. I don't like doing this. Ooh, look at that weight that's come down on that back tire. Oh. Now would be a good time for the gearbox mod. Kapow, exactly. There's so much weight on that back axle of that tractor, boy. That front end's just raising in the air. Nicely done. Looks like the trailer was designed for round bales, though. Yeah, well, it's, you can actually go in and you can change it. You can put pallets. See, that's the problem. I've got it set to pallets right now instead of square bales. But the auto load feature, it's designed to do wool, pallets, square bales, round bales, and HD bales. I'll stay in cab, that way I don't see when it flips. Stay away from that embankment there. Embankments equal bad news. You can remove the rear structure. Yeah, I can. I'll probably do that when we come back down. I'll probably stop by the shop and just remove it. So I don't think we need it on there, to be honest with you. And it actually make loading easier. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Hold down. It decided it wanted to do a wheelie. Thought it was a motorcycle. A blib wood. Yeah, wee. That was crazy there, boy. Oh, easy, baby. Easy. Easy. Oh, my heart just skipped a beat. My heart skipped a beat. Oh, hold on, little girl. Oh, no, 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 no. Get on there. There we go. Oh, I see Twitch just buffered, it looks like. You guys still there? I think we just lost the stream. You guys back? Yeah, I'm going yellow. I'm dropping frames now. I think Twitch is having problems. Because I'm running 60 frames still, and my CPU's only at 20%. But I'm showing red network. So it's something on Twitch side. Okay. Looks like it's something on Twitch side though. Now, will this auto load off right now? I wonder. No, it's not. Okay. Ooh, don't even take it up there. Don't even take it up there. So what we'll do... Okay, perfect. I just see my network drop. Well, it didn't drop frames. It just, the network slowed down. Okay, let's leave that right here. And let's drop this off. Remove the straps. I think I'm going to do just a couple straps at a time so we don't lose everything. Careful. Okay, where does the grass bales go though? Silage, hay. Well, we need to go to square bales anyway. We're on the round bale section. I'm at the wrong place. So this should be grass up here and hay there. Right? Grass bales. So why aren't those taken then? There they go. What's that? Can still see. PTOing bell cannon. Positioning bell cannon. No. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that one. Let's live dangerously. And look at that, I even unloaded it correctly, taking it off the front, off the axle first, because we wanted all the weight sitting on the axle. So how about that? I even offloaded it correctly. Didn't necessarily load it correctly. Oh, maybe I didn't offload it correctly. I spoke too soon. Bell launch. 3, 2, 1. Exactly. Indeed. Okay, well, we got that done. Okay, so how many do we have in there? We've got 18, and storage space holds 90 more, so we're good. We got enough for this field at least. Okay, now we'll take the trailer down. We'll take the feet off of it. Get off there. That looks like it's full, huh? Crap, it is. Okay. Ugh. You know what? I'm gonna attempt something stupid here. Can I pick this up with that? Probably not. No, of course not. Come on, push into place. That's good enough. Because we're going to load them up anyway soon. Okay, let's continue on. Hopefully that will reset soon. Okay. Get through this mud hole and this mud pit. We probably should get some fuel too while we're at it, but we'll be okay right now, I think. me swing a little differently on that. Let me do this. There we go. So customize standard. Here we go. Customize. Yes. There we go. Slippery Sausage 12 is now a head kicker. Thank you for the follow. Slippery Sausage, everyone give him a hello. Give him 3 hellos for the head kicker welcome.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Well, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself. We're about to go load up some more grass bales before the rain moves in and ruins all our work. So you see we still got quite a bit in the field. We ended up making 45 and we just took 18 up to the haul and secured them. Now we got to get these loaded up. I think we'll move this one down here. And I think what we'll do is let's move this sideways. And we'll maneuver ourselves as such. Right through here. There we go. Okay, did we have any left down over here? We do not. Okay, let's get rid of that for the time being. We've got the steam train coming by. Let's tip this over. There we go. And let's load up. Get our light back on so we can see. That Slippery Circle, welcome to the fun. Okay, away we go. And lock those bells into place. Hope to have a lot of fun. Yeah, hope so too. We're an odd little bunch, that's for sure. We're from all over the world. I'm American, living in Germany. We got Serenar, she's over across the way a little ways. Then we got Mr. Beavis, who's also in another country. So we're spread out quite well. But we've all been friends for a lot of years. Okay. Should not be putting it this far forward to start with due to the weight of the axles. But let's see if that's going to hold it though. So far so good. You live in New York. Nice. Whereabouts in New York? I used to live in Pennsylvania, not too far from Buffalo area. Who you calling odd? I rest my case. I live in Wales, UK. How is it in Germany? It's a lot like Pennsylvania. A lot of cooler temperatures and lots of rain and stuff, especially in the spring and summertime. But yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's changed a lot from when I first came over here in the 80s with the Army. It's not the same country as it once was. But it's still nice. Place where I call home. Come on, lock into place. Drop it down and lost it. Not having as good as luck this time as I did last time. Let's try that again now, with a little more finesse. Get that into place there. We'll use that to flip the next spell over. And there we go. Didn't work out as I intended, but okay. I'll get it. There we go. Less Amish though. Yeah, definitely a lot less Amish. Physics, yeah, right? You making fun of me, Serenar?
Silence! I kill you!
Okay, lock those into place. Lift them up, and let's just set it right down there. There we go. Unlock. There, that worked a little better. And lock. Me salty? No. Okay, Beavis. I hear the train behind us. That's the electric one, diesel one. I've been to Pennsylvania. It's actually pretty fun down there. Fun, I don't know about. At least not where I used to live. But it's got some nice places. Although I got to take that back. Pittsburgh was nice. There was a lot to do in Pittsburgh, between the museum and the stadium and everything. It was really nice in Pittsburgh. All the rivers and stuff and all the bridges. Okay. We're getting there, guys. Almost done. Then we have all that field over there to do in hay. But I don't know if we're going to get that started before the rain comes in tomorrow or not. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if we can get it before the rain comes in. Okay, we got roughly 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, about 18 more still to go. And we get 18 per trailer load, so okay, we'll get this loaded up. We still need to go check on the wool and stuff, move the wool out of there as well and get it stored away and get it sold. Because if we look at the wool price right now, we're looking at, oh, you can see it's on a rise still. It's 83.18. Still not as high as it was when we sold it last time. No, it didn't balance it up. It just allowed me to, if we take a look, when I remove those, it allows me to overlap a little more on the ends and stuff. So, oh, I got this one way off. We'll need to reposition that one. Well, it just allows me to let it overlap and stuff and not have to worry about the lip from the tines and stuff that were there for the round bales. Okay, let's see if we can move this into place without dumping the whole load. We just need to slide this end in just a little bit. Let's square it up. Should be good. We could probably move it in a little more, but we'll be okay. Get this into place here. There we go. So we can get, we might be able to get more on this load now that we got the ends off of it. We might be able to stack a load on their crossways in the back. Gave up on the iPad, back on the PC. Oh, so you're back in chat on the PC now. That's good, that's nice. Let's start getting some of these up here and taking it down. Okay. stacking skills. No, not like you and Beavis, that's for sure. You guys are the pro stackers. I'm still an intermediate. Oh, come on now. Come off of there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got enough for 4 more stacks. And we could get 2 on here, possibly 3 more on here. We can almost get them all on here, but we're not going to be able to. And I wouldn't want to go much higher than that, what we are right now, for sure. Okay, how are we looking up here? Let me get rid of that. Yeah, that's good. Let's just pull this one slightly into place. There we go. Oh, thank you, Black Fox. Appreciate it. Hey, that bell is low Earth orbit. It's not my fault. It's blame Beavis. Yeah, scientists thought they saw a new star the other day and just realized, nope, that's just the bell from Serenar. Although I don't think the bells in 2017 quite reach orbit like they did in 2015, though, and 2013. They do handle a lot better. Boy, I'm at a different angle on it than normal. There we go. What's that? Of course it would be me. Okay, yeah, space. Trees in 2015 were good for reaching Leo. Yeah, that's for sure. Low Earth orbit. Hey, good enough for Tesla, good enough for me. Don't panic. Yeah, if Tesla can do it, anyone can do it. Yep. Gotta get to the other side. Now comes the dangerous journey back to the farm with this trailer load. Okay. Here we go. Preps for Bell explosion. No, we got them tied down pretty well. I think we'll be okay. Hopefully. As long as the trailer doesn't tip. Let's see, we need to pull it with the weight because we can't unload it with the... Although there is a weight up there, I suppose it probably wouldn't be too bad. We could probably do it without the weight. I just like this weight better as it's much heavier. I mean, look at the weight when it drops down on there. 2 words, drive slow. Oh yeah, I was driving so slow going back on the first load. And we just stayed in cab so I didn't have to see it flip over if it did. And we'll get this back, and then we'll have just almost another trailer load that we can take up, and then we'll have all the grass bales in storage before the rain comes. So that will be safe at least. There we go. Indeed, drive slow, don't panic. Exactly. Okay, stop a minute. Let me pour myself a drink. Hope you guys all have something to drink. I want to give you guys a toast to my birthday. Everyone indeed drink up. Ah, lovely. Hovers over clip button. Yeah, thanks, Beavis. Yay! Pinwheel Hoppus kick to the head. Is that Latin? Pin bullet? No, what is that? You got me. You got to remember, most Americans, they're lucky to be able to speak one language, Welsh. Most Americans are lucky to be able to speak maiden language. Easy. How much? Any eggs out for the chickens? There's a few in there. Watch where you're going, a kick. Watch where you're going. Prost zum Wohl. Dankeschön. Freut mich sehr. As they say in the Germanys. That's right. Whoa, there goes the Willie again. Right there, every time we get Willie, we get air. They're going to smell the hay and they're going to start running over here for it. That one's taking off. So give us the grass. Okay, this is where it almost flipped last time. Easy. Easy. There we go. Come on. You can do it. Now I'm curious. I want to try something. I'm going to see what happens if I drive over that now in the right place. Just curious to see if it will work. Yep, it is. Well, that's for science. So we know that will do it that way. So we want to avoid doing that in the future then. Okay. Take that off. Take that off. And we're looking at 36 in place. We got room for 72 more. The lemons, how are they doing? 416, 6,700 out of 10,000, and 3,200 out of 6,000. So we're still okay there for now. Damn, I almost pierced myself on that manure bucket. So we should be okay. I think what we'll do is after we get these grass bales, how long we've been in? We're just at 3 hours into the stream. We'll see how it is after I get these last bales and stuff put away. If we have time, maybe we'll do a trailer load of lemons to the market as well, to the farmer's market. For science, that's right, for science. I had to know if it would work or not. Now that I know it does, we know not to do that. God, man, we got this whole field still to do of hay. And it's going to take a while for it to dry and everything. I gotta check something. I gotta check the whatchamacallit and check the bales, I think. See if there's any moisture in them. Okay, let us set it. I think for this final load we will go straight upfield, uphill with it. Right like this. Okay, and let's just check this. Okay, it's this grass. Well, it's not a full 4,000 liters. None of them are a full 4,000 liters. That's interesting. Okay, no moisture or anything in them, so we're good to go. Okay. Final ones. Final push. Does that every time. Switch to that. If you don't have wet crops showing, then the behavior of hay is like the base game, as it is instant dries as soon as you ted it. Oh, okay. That's good then. Instant hay, just add tedder. Nice. Okay, then we don't have to wait for it to dry then. That's a relief. Probably already started decaying. Ah, okay. Well, it goes that quick? Decays that quick? Holy cow, that is fast then. Interesting. I didn't realize it went that quick. Did not realize it went that quick. Interesting. So we better hurry up then. Yeah, oh no, quick. Exactly. This seems a little fast to me, Beavis. Does that... Wow. Is there a way you can adjust that in the configs? I mean, I can understand a little bit, but... I mean, that seems awful fast. I can understand if you left it sitting out for a day or two. Wow. I guess. Oh, you little punk. Okay, where is another one we got here? Oh, we only got, okay, then I need to position these over the axle then. We'll need to reposition that other one too then. Okay, we'll position these over the axle. You know what? Let's do this. Otherwise, it's going to cause that trailer to flip on its side. We'll put this one here. I'm sure it would be possible to dig into the Lua files, adjust it, but wouldn't know where to look for the top of my head. Okay, so there's no like a config settings or a INI or anything to check. Cool, okay. Well, I mean, now I know. I mean, so if you do big fields, it's best to do like, you know, a quarter at a time or a half at a time, bale it up and then store it before you do the whole field to allow you enough time to get it all put away without losing too much then. At least it seems to me that way. And the final bell is here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, true. I didn't think about it that way. You're right. Only thing you're supposed to do is feed it directly, pretty much like in real life. Yeah, very, very true. Boy, that mud just drug us clear out to the side. Okay, we'll get the last final 3 stacks put away, and I think we're golden. As we drive by, let's see if we can see how much manure is in the cow pen. We still have to empty that still too. Not too bad in there. Probably a scoop, maybe a scoop and a half in there. Okay. Let's see if he'll do a wheelie again, get air, because shouldn't. There's not as much weight on her this time. A little, not bad. Prancing all around, all proud. Okay. Are we stuck on chisel? No, see, I'm not hitting nothing, so unless the bumper's just catching a little bit on the wall back there. Okay. We got all those lemons this time still too. Okay, let's drop this here. And let's get this off, that off, and that off. Nope, again, back to the front. There we go. And lock into place. I thought grass bales went into the TMR. Was that the mod? No, grass does go. Grass, hay, and straw. I would have pissed myself if he'd flipped at the last load. Yeah. I thought I would, be honest with you. I thought I was going over there for a second. Now stay on there. Don't flip off. There we go. Okay. There goes the RAF again. Grass could go into TMR, but seasons change a lot of aspects of the game, Serenar. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So we've got a total of 45 bills in there. Yeah, we did lose about 10 liters is what we lost per bale, roughly. And we got room for 63 more grass bales in there we could put in there. Here we've got 31 room for 31 more. And of course we can put 108 of the hay in there still. Fair enough. I know very little about the Seasons mod. It does add a more realistic aspect to the game. I really enjoy it much more than I had previously. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call it there, everybody. We're looking at 3 hours, 15 minutes in and stuff. I think that's actually pretty good. I think we got quite a bit done today. Oh, I hate always, whenever I come over and look at that, it's always on 666. So we're going to have to still, I'm glad I didn't get more than one greenhouse. It would have been way too much to keep up with. So you can see here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 13 pallets of lemons we got to sell. And yeah, I think we have enough for us on our next stream still to do then. So thank you everybody for joining me once again. Thanks for everybody's support. Thank you Mr. Beavis and Black Fox for your moderation skills as always. And thank you for the new follows. And we'll see everybody next time. Wish you guys a great rest of your Tuesday and a great rest of the week. We'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.